So I'm going to talk to you about Latchkey Ladies, which is an amazing novel, and we're publishing it on the 15th of March. Now, when I first discovered Latchkey Ladies, I was reading Sarah Le Fanu's biography of Rose Macaulay, and she mentions the author of Latchkey Ladies there, who is called Marjorie Grant. And that was, 20 years ago. That book came out so long ago. And then much more recently, I read Sarah's journal of writing that biography, which is called Dreaming of Rose, which we now publish. And in Dreaming of Rose, Sarah describes much more about the plot of Latchkey Ladies and its connections with Rose Macaulay's life and Marjorie Grant's life, and I was really intrigued. So I got a copy of the novel and I read it and I was blown away. I thought, we have to republish this. This is so important. So we are republishing it. Now, the reason why there's a connection is that obviously Rose Macaulay and Marjorie Grant were great friends. They must have met towards the end of the First World War. And the plot of Latchkey Ladies is about a group of single women working in London, earning their own living, supporting themselves, doing exactly what they want. Because this was a moment when in Britain, women had just been given the vote, but only for women over the age of 30. So these younger women could see the vote coming. They could see greater political and financial independence coming, but they weren't yet there. But new freedoms were opening up for them because they could earn their own living. So they're living their own lives and they are risking the freedoms that they've got in the old, very old way of unexpectedly getting pregnant. And this is what happens to one of these women. She has an affair with a married man, and then she falls pregnant, and then the rest of the novel in her strand of the plot, because there are multiple plots, is about what she does with that pregnancy. And this is not a very old-fashioned story of an uneducated woman struggling in a social plight which is forced upon her by a much older and sophisticated man. This is a story of two middle-class educated people having an affair, which is a very recognisable situation now. So it's an immediate plot, it's a very relatable plot, and it's over a century old. And what's amazing to me is that the novel was not censored at the time. The publisher could so easily have got into trouble with the law for publishing something obscene, as the law then did it. But because of the skill in the writing, Marjorie Grant and the publisher managed to avoid that, which is just tremendous. Now, the Rose Macaulay connection is supposition, but Rose Macaulay, at the time that Marjorie Cook was writing her novel, Marjorie Grant, her name was Marjorie Grant Cook, but I call her Marjorie Grant because that's what the novel was originally published under. When she was writing this novel, Rose Macaulay was also involved in an affair with a married man. She was friends with his family, as was Marjorie Grant. It was on a fairly close-knit threesome. And there are connections there to be discovered. So I think you should all read the book. It's wonderful.
Want to see more from us? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click like, subscribe, or new content alert.